everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daisha. I am the owner of PGL Planners, and this is my YouTube channel where we do everything faith and planning. And welcome to today's video. If you are new here, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification to stay updated on all things new. And welcome. So I am here planning my week in Artful agenda. I am so excited to get things down and whatnot, get my little Artful agenda going. I will not lie to you all, this app has taken over a lot of my day-to-day organization and tasks. And when I'm lazy, I also use it to pray. So we're going to go over some of the things that I like to do with this app. I'm actually uploading some of my July box stickers in here because I wanted to use them. And I want to show you how easy it is to just grab some stickers, put some tags on them. This works as well for images, and we're going to look further into that particular possibility in later videos on how you can take this particular feature and use it to your advantage to make some amazing possibilities and spreads with your Artful agenda. What I like about this app a lot, and I say this to my ladies often, is the simplicity of Artful agenda. It's so easy to do. So when I don't feel like it, which at the end of a work day or in the early mornings when I'm about to start homeschooling, this is what I grab first, because you can just do everything relatively quickly. Yeah, it's time for me to create a password. We're not going to talk about this, okay? But anyways, Pinterest is another thing that I really like to use for inspo, and we actually have a PGL planning Pinterest board. That was going to be hard to say. That's available for my Garden of Eden members. This is the board that we all share together. We just share our ideas. You can hop on here. If you are in the Garden of Eden tier, then don't forget to grab this link inside of the Discord. You can get some awesome ideas from like-minded people, just like yourself, and use them for your planning, any ideas for like any physical journals or whatever the case may be. It's just such a fun little space that we share together, and I love it. So I'm actually grabbing this from there. I don't know who added this particular sticker, but thank you, or image for that matter. I'm going to use it to cover up the quote off to the side. Sometimes I leave the quotes, sometimes I cover them up. It really just depends. But I love to tag things because it makes it a lot easier to find them. So if you're ever uploading your images into Artful and you're feeling a little lazy, just even if you name all of those stickers one thing, even if you name it the date you uploaded it, I promise you it is going to make your life a lot easier to go ahead and do so. Now, at this point, once I had that in there, I realized I wanted to change up the hex codes. I also end up changing out the cover for this particular setup because the stickers that I uploaded from July's box don't really go with this particular background. I'm definitely looking forward to them adding more covers and more pieces, more fonts and things like that. But what they've done already has been such a nice touch. A lot of my creative planning and journaling and things like that I like to do in my actual digital planner, so I'm not missing out on a whole lot. If I want it, I can just make it myself. But it is nice to, be able to dress this thing up a bit. So if you are wanting to add your own stickers, don't miss out on that wonderful feature. Upload your stickers. If you used to use digital planners and you don't use them anymore, don't waste your money. Still upload your stickers that you purchased from other shops and use them in here. I do want to explore as well using Artful on my iPad and being able to write on the stickers, because I know you can scribble in Artful agenda when you use your iPad. So far the spread is already coming together really nicely. I'm just changing out the actual coloring here at the on the calendar categories, if you will. I really do like to use this for appointments more than anything. If it's something that I know I absolutely need to get done, because I check my Artful agenda on a daily basis, it goes in here. Like, I needed to change my phone number with my daughter's pediatrician because I got a new phone number. And so automatically I'm like, I'm not going to put that inside of my digital planner because I don't check my digital planner every single day. I do check it often, but not often enough. So it goes in here because I can get the reminder directed to my phone. The great thing about Artful too, and I've shared this video, if you are looking for a way to link your digital planner to your Artful agenda, I've done a video to this. So if you do use a digital planner and an Artful agenda at the same time, you can absolutely sync those things seamlessly if you are using Zoom Notes on iPad, which is really, really nice. Now, you can also do this if you're using Google Calendar. If you have a planner that has like the Google Calendar links within it, it will be more steps and it is not seamlessly synced, but it still kind of gives you the illusion that you are putting it into your Artful from there. It's the reason why I didn't do that video, because it takes too many steps and it's more of a manual situation than anything else. So I'm just rearranging my stickers and just getting a feel for the layout that I want to do. I decorate my week views more than I do my daily views, because my daily views I don't really like decorate. I just throw lists on it. I'm not going to lie to you all. I'm like, okay, the kids need their toenails clipped, this needs to happen, blah, 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 and I keep it pushing. I don't really mess with stickers on my daily view, because if I am using my Artful for my daily morning situation, it means I'm busy and I don't have time to be messing around with stickers, which, as much as I love them, there are plenty of times where that is the case. I love so much the little headers or whatever that you can change those out. I've changed mine about a good 10,000-15,000 times. But I think that the tomorrow one I'm going to probably end up changing. The kids one seems to be sticking, so that one will stay, because the kids always have something going on. And then if I have packages coming, I love that Artful is automatically allowed to let me know, hey, there's an Amazon package coming. Now, I can't remember how I did this particular setup as far as being able to be notified on my calendar when Amazon packages come, but I do believe that it is linked through my Outlook email or something to that extent. You have to basically, I think, trigger that in your email. So whatever account is linked to your Amazon, see if you can notify your email that packages are coming. And if that email is linked to your Artful agenda, if you have it on there, then it should come up. I don't know. But that's just my guess, because that's how I think mine ended up like that. Now, anyways, another thing that I love about the week view is, if you can see, I keep moving the thing around. I'm trying not to sound so country. But if you roll down to your current hours, which I will do shortly, you'll see a black line. It lets you know each day what portion of the day you're on, which is really, really nice. I do love that so much. Yeah, you can see the black line now. Like, at this point, my kids were like pretty much eating, I think. I can't read it. It's too tiny. I'm doing a voiceover, so I can't really see it. But I'm just putting in what's going on this week. My daughter has a surgery going on this week for her teeth. So we have pre-op tomorrow in the morning at 11:30, and then the surgery is on the 25th. So I know after the surgery that I'm not going to have her do any homeschooling for the summertime. We do still homeschool during summer. We just do every other day, so they can still have some time to relax. Yeah, I was just kind of marking that in there. But how cute is this spread, you guys? Don't feel like Artful Agenda, is limited to what's in the actual app. You can totally bring things in to make your spread your own. Absolutely do that. I think the next time I do this, I want to try out maybe doing a paper shire spread. That'll be super, super cute. But I'm just updating my lists for Sunday, because the other thing I like about Artful is if you don't come in to mark it as completed, it moves it to the next day. It's recurring. I think you can change that in your settings, but I have mine on that if I don't check it off, I have it be moved to the very next day. That way, if it didn't get done, I know that I have it already on there. And I love that it's automatic. With digital planning, you have to physically do it. With here, you're just automatically like, oh, okay, if it's not on this day, you see how this day is blank? I know, okay, then it's moved to the next day. I'm also putting in the things that did get done yesterday so that I know what was completed. It was a little bit of a slower day yesterday. It was more focused on me working on the box for August, which, oh my goodness, I cannot wait to do the unboxing for that on the 23rd. Preferably in the morning, but it may have to be in the evening because we're working around the dates nearing to my daughter's surgery. I have my little checklist in here of the August box, all the products that I intend to make for it. I've been using that to kind of gauge my how close my progress, you guys. Jesus, it's the end of the day, to gauge my progress. Now I am pulling in a verse because I wanted to pray scripture this afternoon. I didn't get to do it this morning, and so when I'm a little bit slow on time, I will pray in my Artful agenda and I will pray scripture in my Artful agenda. It just depends on the day. I love to use my physical prayer journal, but sometimes there's a lot going on, and so this is you know, you got to get it in where you can fit it in, y'all. So I just grab a verse that I'm looking for as far as what the theme is. So for me, it's trust, and it's Jeremiah 17:7-8. And I'm so excited about this verse because there were a lot of heavy hitters in here. And what I like to do, because they have a editor for your fonts and things like that over here to the side, I use that as like my tools, just like I would do digital planning or physical if I were doing a journaling spread or something like that. I like to highlight, I like to underline. And so over here, you can pretty much make that happen for yourself when you're doing scripture. So if you wanted to do like a quick study in here, you absolutely could, because all you have to do is grab the scriptures, highlight, underline, italicize, whatever it is, make it bigger on certain parts where you feel like you really want something to stand out. This is a very quick way to do scripture, and I love this because, y'all, I'm doing all of this in the same app. That's what really blows my mind. And I don't know, it's so good. Now, a lot of people are very put off by the price. Let me tell you this, and I'm going to say this very clearly. It's like $3 a month at the highest, most expensive one that they have, which I think is like 40 something odd bucks. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. But that's for the pro one, where you get the habit tracking and all of that stuff. That's like $3 a month. I pay way more than that for all of my subscriptions, period. So if you were to make it a full year, it would cost a lot of money. You're paying for it for the full year up front. So you don't have to add it to your budget as far as monthly. You can add it to your yearly budget. And it's so inexpensive for everything that it offers. And so now I'm going ahead and I'm praying the scripture. I'm talking to the Lord about what it means to me in particular and what my thoughts are on it. But you guys, I am so excited because now I am officially an Artful affiliate. But I want to say this, my opinion will always remain my own. Artful has shown up on my channel quite a bit, sprinkled through, because I do continue to use this app. I do believe that this app is very useful for those of us who really like something pretty but has functionality at its core, allows you to share events with your husband or whatever the case may be, family, or if you need to keep memories, or if you need to get a reminder straight to your phone. Artful is definitely the system to use for that. If you want to do meal planning, if you're really into habit tracking but you don't have time to be coloring in circles and things like that, y'all, this app has just been a consistent thing for me that I like. And I love that I can use it on my computer for a quick at a glance, and I love that I can use it on my phone. And the great thing about using it on your phone, y'all, is when you do your stickers on your what I'm saying, like your computer or your iPad, it's not going to show up weird on your phone. This is my phone over here to the side, and it's completely like normal. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification. My affiliate link is down below. If you do click that, you are helping to support my channel. Have a blessed weekend.